The process of the 300 TPD gold ore processing plant is eco-friendly agent leaching plus with carbon in leach. The production is performed in two-stage crushing and two-stage grinding. The leaching was carried out simultaneously with activated carbon adsorption. The gold is obtained from the gold-loaded activated carbon by desorption and electrolysis, and finally smelted into gold bullion. The tailings are treated by filter press for dry stacking. Raw ores are fed from raw ore bin into jaw crusher by feeder for primary crushing. And then crushed products are transported by belt conveyor to vibrating screen for screening. The oversized materials are fed into cone crusher for secondary crushing and then returned to vibrating screen for screening, thereby forming a closed circuit. The undersized materials are transported by belt conveyor to fine ore bin for grinding. The ores in fine ore bin are fed into ball mill by belt conveyor for primary grinding, which adopts closed circuit process composed of grid ball mill and spiral classifier. The secondary grinding is carried out by an overflow ball mill, which formed a closed circuit process combined with hydrocyclone. The overflow of cyclone is thickened by thickener before leaching and carbon adsorption. The underflow is pumped to leaching tanks, and the overflow water of the thickener returns to the grinding section for recycling. There are 8 stages of leaching and carbon adsorption in this production process. In the leaching and carbon adsorption process, eco-friendly leaching agent is added into the leaching tanks. Air supply should be maintained, and keep the appropriate amount of activated carbon and appropriate bed carbon density in each adsorption tank, so that the gold leaching could be carried out simultaneously with carbon adsorption, and good leaching and adsorption results could be expected. Activated carbon and slurry flow in the adsorption tanks are in reverse motion, and each section of the adsorption tank is provided with a carbon screen. The new carbon is fed into the last tank, from which it is fed to former section by lifter stage by stage. When the gold grade of gold-loaded carbon in the adsorption tanks meets the requirements, the gold-loaded carbon is transported to the desorption workshop for desorption. The tailings from leaching and carbon adsorption process are treated by filter press, and the filtrate is returned to production for reuse. The filter cake sent to the tailings pond for dry stacking. The gold-loaded carbon is treated by high-temperature and high-pressure desorption electrolytic equipment to get gold mud and poor carbon. The poor carbon is activated to regenerate activated carbon and then returns to the leaching system for recycling, and the gold mud is transported to the smelting workshop. The electrolytic gold mud in smelting system is treated with acid leaching for purification and then smelted into gold bullion.